To put the elastic on the boxers, you can see it's just a little bit smaller because we're not trying to make gathered shorts or anything like that. These are just to fit the body. So it needs to be a little bit smaller because it's not going to fully relax after we serge it to the boxers. So we're going to start by making some quadrant marks. And I like to have the fourths. And we don't have to be totally obnoxious about it. So just a couple little dots. And then you're going to want to do the same here. We'll fold the boxers in half using that center front pouch as one marker. And I'm going to put a black mark here. I'm going to fold that in half and put a little mark here and here. Okay, and so that we don't have this seam rubbing up on the skin, we will sew it what you're going to think of as inside out. So I'm going to take the place where I joined it. I'm going to put that in the center back. And I now have the elastic inside the boxers. This is the outside of the boxer, and I know that because this old seam is here, right? So that's the inside. That's where I'm sewing. Now I'm going to find the midpoint, which was here. Pinch those together. And that was my other point. So it can be a little bit much to manage, but it's not terrible. I need to make sure it's up there. You do not want to cut the elastic with your blade. So you might, if you have trouble steering, you might turn your blade off. And I'm actually going to turn mine to stitch length 4. Don't forget to move your tension dials back. I did. That's all right. I'll just stitch over the spot I just did when we come back around. Now I'm going to find the third quadrant mark, bring it around to the front. Go slow here because your blade is going through some pretty dense areas. If you had your blade turned off, then you would want to straighten all of that stuff up before you do this step. Okay, we have a noise, I'm not sure. All right, so I'm going to show you here. Something broke. So I'm going to stop and just straighten out the machine, and I'll be back.